Good morning, Rams, and welcome back to Kram. I'm Mason Mills.
And I'm JC Shook.
A special congrats to the band after their performance at state last week. They went up to the Air Force Academy and competed against the top teams in the state, placing well.
This week, 2 students from our AP Government class got the special opportunity to work with the district board candidates at the recent forum sponsored by the League of Women Voters.
Maddie Welsman and Haley Zeigner moderated the forum and ran the show as the board candidates answered questions.
On Monday, October 16th, the League of Women Voters held a board forum for the upcoming district elections, and 2 Rampart students helped to moderate the meeting. Kram explored how the students' involvement is beneficial for everyone.
So the League of Women Voters is a nonpartisan, nonprofit organization dedicated to empowering voters and defending democracy.
I have 5 graduates of the district, 3 of whom graduated from Rampart High School. And I just love this district. It has served my family well.
I initially decided because Mr. Brown, who I take in AP Government last year with, approached me and kind of gave me the opportunity, and I think politics are just like super interesting. I think that being in the Gov class was helpful to me because I actually understood what they were talking about. I feel like if I hadn't taken Gov, I would have just been lost the whole time.
The AP Government class, which both students had previously taken, is beneficial for both participating in events like these and for preparation for our future.
The decisions that the school board is making impacts us. So I think the more student involvement we have, the better the decisions they make will help the students.
Well, I think it's a great experience. I love seeing that the AP Civics kids are here. It's a great way for them to get involved in the democratic process.
Getting our own say and kind of helping to get that recognition of student ideas. I think it's a really cool opportunity that I didn't necessarily know existed, so I hope it's something that kind of other students can discover and that can be more open.
We need more student involvement. I don't know what the answer to that is. A lot of the stuff that we do is somewhat boring. We attend a lot of meetings.
I think that with the students there, we can have a more productive dialogue about the impact that board actions have on students and our opinions on things, rather than just a bunch of people who haven't been in school for 40 years talking about what's best for us.
Whether that's moderating, whether that's helping time keep, whether that's asking the questions, we don't care how you're involved. We want you to be involved, be educated, and then please make sure you vote. Why wouldn't you want to vote for the bosses of the school that you're literally attending?
Things like the school board election are things that are going to be impacting us very directly, as the people who are elected are kind of the ones that are making decisions about our school. So it's important that we have kind of our own impact and our own say in it.
You guys are the next generations of this country, and it's so important for people to really understand civics and get involved in the democratic process. So essential.
Involvement in our school district is important for all students, so be sure to find your civic voice and get involved. This has been Gavin Carter reporting for KRAM.
It's great to see our fellow students and classmates helping out in the district and the community.
This last week, the state had a free college application day.
For a limited time, students were able to sign up for colleges free of charge.
On October 17th to the 19th, Rampart seniors were able to partake in Colorado Free Application Day for college. KRAM wanted to get some insight on what the days looked like for students.
Colorado Free Application Day is a really great opportunity for students to apply to the 32 public and private institutions in the state of Colorado at absolutely no cost. So it's a really great opportunity for students to save a lot of money, get their applications done, and not have to worry about pushing up right up to those November 1st, 15th deadlines.
So I applied during Free App Day because it is a day where you can apply to all of your Colorado colleges for free.
I applied during Free App Day because, of course, the applications were free, and I could just apply to as many schools as I wanted to.
During this 3-day process, we considered students' feelings and emotions. Just how did they feel applying to college? It was really good to apply during Colorado App Day because it was really nice not to have to pay for these colleges, but I was applying for out of state and I had to pay for those, so it was a relaxing day to not have to worry about that.
I felt confident I'll get in some of the schools I'd find.
KRAM also asked what the process was like for seniors when applying to colleges during the free application days.
So the process for students throughout free application days is that they will need to get a code for any of the schools that they are interested in applying to. We do have worksheets that we print out for students so that they could access that information easily. We also offered help days in the library on Tuesday and Wednesday of that week, where they could come in and get help submitting their applications, so that we gave them the best opportunity to get those applications complete.
And it was fun. It was super easy. I had all of things that I needed for the college. And then I just went down and I like pressed submitted without having to worry about like splitting money or any of that.
It was very easy. I used the Kram app, and it just kept all my information, and I just filled everything out, and it was a very easy process.
We hope all of our seniors had a stress-free time applying to colleges in-state. We wish you the best of luck on your applications. This has been Maddie Spooner, reporting for Kram.
They will have the free days again next year for interested students. You might not know that Rampart has a bowling team. They are not a CHSA team, but they represent Rampart in competition every week.
In combination with Liberty, these students go out and compete in local bowling alleys.
High school bowling has recently started up in Colorado again. Rampart has a club team, and Kram wanted to know more.
This year, yeah, I like it a lot. I think we have good dynamics. I think we just have to get used to each other because we have some new members.
Yeah, I think we're doing good. We have good flow, and the team seems to work really well together.
Yeah, I think the team works really well together. Last year we did really good as a team. This year we do have a few new people, so I would like to have better team bonding.
Kram also wanted to know how the team did last year.
My hopes for the year, of course, is to always get better. We made 10th in state last year, so I would like us to take it all if we can. But if we can improve better than 10th, that would be good.
The team did really well last year. We did make it to state up in Denver, finished 10th place. We did really good last year. We got 10th at state, and not bad for our first year team.
Kram also talked to some of the coaches of the team.
I decided to help coach after spending so much time being in a bowling community. I wanted to pass along that knowledge that I gained onto future bowlers for the sport.
So I like to teach kids the love of bowling. What basically it comes down to is that how do I get them to be the best bowler that they can be? It's a sport that can be bowled for the rest of their lives, and if we instill this now, then we have a better chance of keeping them as adults.
The team also shared how practices work and what goals they have for the year.
Practices go pretty good, so we practice a lot on spare shooting, remaining consistent, bakers and individual, and a baker is basically a student does the first frame, they do the second, third, fourth. Every different kid does that, and then it kind of repeats the cycle. So whoever bowls the first frame will bowl the sixth frame.
So practices, we spend a lot of time on drills, making sure that we go back to the fundamentals so that, number one, kids are bowling the right way so that they can improve their game, but also to keep it fun and enjoyment out of it. So we spend time on spare shooting and strikes, and then we just have a little bit of fun with it.
As a team, my goals for this year would be to make it to state and hopefully do better than we did last year. Probably just to work on dynamics and then go to state.
I want to make it to state. Just that's been a goal, and we did really well last year, so I hope we do well this year as well.
We wish the team good luck this year. This has been Malcolm Debates, reporting for Kram.
Make sure to go check out our team if you're interested for next year.
Our theater program has been hard at work recently.
They've been preparing for their comedic play Clue, which started yesterday. There are evening performances tonight and tomorrow at 7 p.m. and a matinee tomorrow at 2 p.m.
This week, the RHS Theater Department is showing the classic murder mystery play Clue, based on the board game and the 1985 movie.
I picked Clue because of the name recognition that most people have played the board game when they were kids, and a lot of people, the adults, have watched the movie. So the name recognition, which makes people want to come and see the show, and it's a lot of fun. We also picked it because it's a bit of a challenge to us technically. There's a lot of different rooms, different doors, falling chandelier, things that have made it a challenge.
Clue is a pretty popular board game, and the actors love the story they are portraying on the stage.
Clue, it's like the board game. It's a murder mystery where all these characters get stuck in a house and they all kill people, and yeah, it's a murder mystery.
Clue is basically a murder mystery consisting of 8 characters, and we go into we all get invited into this house, and we have to figure out the story of what is going on.
And soon enough, a bunch of murders and death ensues, and they're trying to figure out who did it while also trying to save their own hides and survive themselves.
Clue is based off of the board game designed by the Parker brothers. Everyone's played it before. It's a murder mystery of sorts, and it takes you through the different rooms and different characters, and While we do the play, you can also like make guesses in the audience and see and try to figure out which one of us is the killer.
The cast wanted to include humor as part of the play and think it is important for the story and for the audience.
What makes the play funny is everybody has their own unique sense of how they are, and each interaction is really interesting to witness because you see characters with their dynamics shift over time and how everyone is really cautious of one another, but they gain to trust one another.
There's a lot of jokes in the show that a lot of people understand, regardless of your age, and also a lot of very comedic simply moments, maybe moments of silence, or just awkward moments.
And everything is super dramatic, so it's a lot more like avant-garde and just silly, and everything's blown out of proportion, so it's fun.
The situation they find themselves is like really kind of silly, and all of that just makes like the characters plus the situation just makes everything a lot of fun.
There's so many trapdoors and hidden passages and mistaken identity and things like that, and these people are just in a funny situation.
The play is tonight at 7 p.m. with a matinee tomorrow at 2 p.m. Come and enjoy this humorous murder mystery fun. This has been Bailey Hutchison signing off for Kram.
Make sure to get your tickets before they run out. The play is a lot of fun to see. That's all for this week, Rams. This has been JC Shook
and Mason Mills signing off for Kram. Camera?
That's for the camera.
Okay, my bad. Okay. I'm watching you right now. I can see you through the screen. There's a camera.
It's nice meeting you.
That's kind of deep, I guess.